Hi.
Put this down for me.
Oh.
Stand up.
Oh.
Stand up. Stand up.
Oh. Can I?
Stand up.
Oh my God.
Stand up.
What
Over
happened?
here.
What's going on?
Yeah. Ma'am, you're just going to be detected.
Oh, that's right there. All right. We're not going to play that. Just turn around and put your hands on me directly.
No.
Come on.
Hey, bro,
Stop.
chill.
Stop.
Let me go. Oh, my hair, bro.
Welcome to Fraud Criminals, where we uncover the most audacious scams and the relentless pursuit of justice. Today, we delve into 4 shocking cases of deception and theft. Officers responded to a restaurant's report of a customer claiming to find a rock in her salad. The woman demanded $8,000 for a dental checkup, but her story raised suspicions. Stay tuned as we expose how these fraudsters were caught and the consequences they faced. Don't forget to like, subscribe, and hit the notification bell for more gripping content.
Owner of the Avocado Grill, sir, could you state your first and last name?
We had a table of 4 people, two ladies and then 2 younger girls, which we believe they were their daughters, but we're not sure. They called the manager, after they ordered the entree, they called the manager over. One of the lady was holding a napkin on her tooth, said that she believes that she cracked her tooth chewing on a rock in her salad.
Okay.
She showed us the rock, a small black rock, although very uncommon to have a rock in a salad. That has never happened to us. They called us back on Monday, so on Monday it was my new general manager, Heather, that answered the phone. She spoke to her over the phone, and we got an invoice yesterday for, I forgot the right amount, but
Between $8,000 and $9,000.
between $8,000 and $9,000.
Okay.
As soon as I open it, I see the large amount, so I decided to call my to email my insurance agent. As soon as I sent him the email with what happened, he called me and told me that he has been hearing about this scam all over Florida and multiple of his customers that he had to deal with. So he basically said that, and she says that it was her letterhead. It was her address, it was her phone number, the dentist's phone number, but it was a fake invoice. And then she confirmed that Elaine Sanders was not one of her patients.
Okay. All right. If you saw any of these 4 people again, would you be able to recognize them by their face?
Most definitely.
Yeah.
Most definitely.
Were you this close interacting, if not closer?
If not closer.
Oh, very close. So,
Yeah.
okay.
Yeah. Like I said, the female that spoke the most was
Very close.
like literally
Right.
almost like, it's okay, don't worry about it.
Interesting.
The restaurant owner was instructed to call the woman back to settle the matter. Unaware it was a trap, she walked right into the hands of the police.
Fortunately, Bryce and Heather are off today, and I'm here by myself.
Oh, okay. Okay.
So what is it that you are looking for?
I just want, this work to be done for my treatment plan. I don't have no dental insurance. And the treatment plan is like $87.50. There's a lot of work that needs to be done. It's $8,700 of work that needs to be done due to this. And I've sent over my records, my dental notes.
Was that a quote, or did you already receive the work?
No, I did not receive the work. That was a quote from my dentist.
So I really want to remediate this. Would you be open to meeting, and I could either write you a check or give you some cash, maybe not the full amount right now, because it would have to come out of
What do you think is fair?
I mean, how much was it? It was $8,700 was the proposal.
It was 87, I think 75.
Would you be able to meet tomorrow?
In person tomorrow?
Yeah.
Okay. Is there any way that we can handle this through the phone? I mean.
Well, I would prefer to do cash, just because you know how audits are and stuff. I really don't want questions coming up.
At the perfect moment, officers apprehended her. The timing was impeccable, leaving no room for escape.
Hi.
Put this down for me.
Oh.
Stand up. Stand up. Stand up.
Oh. Can I?
Stand up.
Oh my God.
Stand up.
What
Over
happened?
here.
What's going on?
Yeah. Ma'am, you're just going to be detected.
Oh.
Is this your phone?
Because we can look for weapons or
I don't
evidence
have
of the
to do that
crime.
in there, but
Okay.
he don't have a police outfit on. Why are you looking and holding my purse? Oh, okay. All right. Well, what is your name?
Okay.
I'm just worried about her because she was shaky in the car. I don't know.
Hello.
Hi.
How are you today?
Good. How are you?
What's your name?
My name is Sheila.
Sheila.
Yes.
Okay,
How can I
Sheila.
help you?
All right. Give me 1 second. I'll be right back.
Okay.
Is this your placard, ma'am?
Excuse
Are
me?
you handicapped?
Yeah, my friend is, my aunt's with her. It's inside. She has an injury in her leg. But this is not my car. This is a friend of mine.
Is this Elaine's car or someone else's car?
This is Elaine's aunt. She's inside.
So
her name is
Elaine's in
Mary.
there with the aunt. This is Aunt's car.
Yeah.
Okay.
Okay.
Can
You're
I
okay.
ask what's going on?
We're figuring it out.
Okay.
So you're fine. You're not handcuffed. Just cooperate with us and you'll be
That's
good.
fine. I'm just a friend of Elaine. She asked me to drive her down here. So.
Okay.
I mean, I came with
That's
them.
probably
I
what
sit
they're
in
going
the
to talk
car.
to you about, but
Okay.
She just asked you to come up and do a favor for her, like, hey, come
Yeah,
up.
they wanted me to come drive with them down here. So I
Okay.
didn't-
But they wanted you to drive her aunt's car?
Yeah, well, my aunt was driving, but I stood in the car because I didn't feel too good. I had a sinus cold, and they said they were supposed to go inside and handle something with something happened with her tooth or some kind of injury.
Okay.
But I'm sitting in the car.
Okay.
I don't know
And they
what's
said
going on.
wait till we come out?
Yeah.
Here's what the suspect told the police.
I don't really think that you're involved, so I'm not going to read you your rights. All right? I just want to really know, how did you get here today? What do you know?
All I know was she's not. I call her my niece. I raised her. We're not friends, but we grew up.
Yeah, close
so
family
she's close
friend or
family.
whatever.
All she told me was she came here at 8 about a week ago, and she bit into something. She hurt her tooth. She broke her tooth. That's what I know. And she went to the dentist, and she said she had to give birth. So she told me that when she went to the dentist, she had a treatment plan. She had to have worked out. She has no insurance. I said, all right, maybe it's nothing. There's something hard in there. So she said,
thank you.
I said, okay.
Right, that's fine.
She said that the owner called. They were supposed to give it to an insurance company. She told me what happened because she tells me everything, what occurred. So she said, I asked her what happened if she followed up and went to a dentist.
Want me to stick around? It's good for now?
I think we're good.
But you're friends with Elaine?
Yeah.
Okay. How long have you guys been friends?
For about a few years. And, we just know each other. So
Like good friends, casual?
Not really good friends, but I know her for a few years.
Enough to come up here and see her today?
Yeah, of course. I mean, she told me that she had an injury here.
Okay.
That she had something was in her salad.
Okay.
She said she was meeting the manager. They was coming
Okay.
to some sort of deal. So I went with them, her and her aunt. And
But did they ask you, like, that they needed your help with something?
No,
or?
they just said, come along
Come
with
tag
us.
along,
It was
hang
gonna
out with
be
us?
After.
Okay.
And then that was it. So I said, I'm going to stay in the car. I don't want to get involved with what's going on, whatever they're
Okay,
doing.
got it.
I said, I'll stay in the car. I'll get in the driver's seat.
Okay.
My daughter went with her that day. Somebody went with her.
Somebody.
I don't know if it was my daughter.
And she's like close family, right?
Yeah, we're all like...
What is her name? What's her real name?
Who?
The one with the ponytail. Because
Her name is Annie.
Annie? Yeah. I know her as Elaine because that's the fake name she uses. Okay? So the people that we love, we look out for them, right?
Yeah.
So the quickest way to a resolution is honesty.
Yeah.
Right? So her name is what again?
Annie.
Annie. Do you know Annie's last name, being that you personally know her?
This is what I know of the deal. I know she told me she went to the dentist. She had to have work done. She has no insurance, so she tells me everything. So then she said her friend or whoever went with her couldn't pick her up to come here as a person. I said, well, why would they offer you cash? That doesn't sound right. Why would they offer you? I'm sure they have insurance or something, or maybe, you could
So
see
you
the
thought
thing.
it sounded weird, right?
Yeah,
So,
kind of. It didn't sound right.
Mm-hmm.
So,
So,
I can.
and I apologize. Her name one more time?
Mary.
Mary.
Yeah.
Okay, Mary. You get here because they asked you for a ride.
Yeah,
because
her
whoever
friend,
couldn't bring
she
them.
wasn't feeling good. She had sugar. I didn't want her to drive by herself.
Was it just
raining.
Annie who couldn't come? Or, because before you said it may have been your daughter that was with her last Friday?
Yeah, both.
I want to be very blunt, very much just interested in Annie right now, all right? So,
That's your car out there, correct?
Yeah, that's
okay.
my car.
Okay.
so do you know if your daughter came with her last Friday or not? Because that sort of is going to change how I'm going to talk to your daughter back at the station based off your answer to that
I
question.
don't know if my daughter came with her or not. I'm going to be honest with you. It could have been one of her other friends or my daughter.
Do you know anyone named Stacy? Your only involvement is driving them here today.
Yeah, I mean, I didn't know. I know. I said it doesn't sound and it's raining and you don't feel good, so let me take you. So, and then the other person, whoever, if it was her friend or if it was, you know,
Who's the person in the car, though?
that's my daughter.
Your daughter.
Oh,
What's her
okay.
name?
Sheila.
Sheila. Okay.
Oh, that's your daughter.
Sheila and Annie.
Okay.
Do you know Annie's last name, or do I have to like fingerprint her and do all that?
During questioning, officers probed for inconsistencies in her story. Her explanations failed to convince them of her innocence.
Well, no, she goes by her mother's name, Miller.
Miller?
She might go by Miller
Annie
or her
Miller?
father, yeah. She used to go
Do
by.
you know father's name?
No, we grew up together, you know, like family, so I call her my niece.
All right. Yeah, go ahead. Absolutely.
Okay. So when she was talking about her tooth injury or mouth surgery or whatever, I mean, I would be like, let me see, you know, or let me see pictures.
I believe her. She went to a dentist and she had a, you know.
Right, but then
Did she show you any injury
Pictures.
on her mouth and picture?
or pictures to be like, look what happened
No,
at the
she
store.
She
Okay.
didn't. She told me it was just hurting her really bad, and that's all she told
And
me.
you didn't ask like, oh my God, that's crazy that happened.
Yeah,
let
I
me see.
did, but I didn't ask for photos or anything. I took her.
Right, I'm saying I didn't know if she
Yeah.
volunteered to send you pictures.
No,
like, you
she
believe-
didn't. So
okay,
I
so there was
believed
no
her.
picture,
Yeah, there was
and you
no
didn't ask
picture.
to see it today. Like, let me
No.
see what they.
I don't think, you know, it's in the back. She said I didn't want her to open her mouth and show me, and she was bothering her, so I didn't ask to
No,
open
I
her
just-
mouth and
okay.
look at it, you know.
I mean, I
believed
would,
her.
but
That's how I wouldn't do that to somebody.
okay. So you just
Yeah.
believed her.
I
You didn't
believed
ask
her.
like, let me look and see.
No.
I missed a lot of it. I'm sorry.
I live in the Hollywood area. Hollywood.
So you live in
yeah.
Hollywood and you
Yeah.
picked her up in Coral Springs.
Yeah.
Okay. But do you know
She
her
needed a
well?
favor.
Like how long?
Yeah, we're like family, you know.
You're like family?
Yeah. So I mean, I picked her up. I told her I'll help her out.
Oh, so you.
I wasn't doing anything. Well, you know, I had to just go for a little appointment this morning. My doctor was supposed to do surgery Monday. So I said, all right, from there.
She got you involved in something. Everything that you're saying, well, we have to follow up with it. But your daughter, she's not in handcuffs.
I'm sorry.
Your daughter's not in handcuffs.
Okay.
She's fine. We're kind of talking to her like we are
Yeah,
to
'cause we
you.
both decided just to go for the ride, you know.
That's
Yeah.
what we're
Yeah.
how we're talking to you. Figure out some basic things like how well do you know her?
Yeah.
We're saying the same thing to your daughter. She's fine. She's not in handcuffs. We're talking to her just like we are to you.
Okay.
She's been in and out of the
No,
hospital.
the doctors going to her doctor appointments and stuff. And she's trying to get her.
Yeah, but if you're like family, I mean, you would know if she
Yeah.
has a job or not, especially on a car ride to West Palm. You would talk
I
about.
don't mind going for a ride. It doesn't matter.
But I mean, you're all in a
would've-
car. You would talk, right?
Yeah.
Like, how's work? Did you find a job? Did you?
We always put the radio on and we listen.
The investigation revealed a family conspiracy. Sheila, Mary, and Ann orchestrated the scam together.
And she hasn't been searched.
Do we have to go this way or front?
Put her phone in her bag.
I mean, normally it's in the back. If they're cool with it being in the front, I
I
don't.
mean, you can ask them. That's up to them. I don't.
Are you guys cool with it being in the
Can I
front?
be in?
Oh yeah, yeah. Because I don't care.
Yes. Yeah, they did.
I'll pat you down. It's not
You could do it as again if I don't mind.
We just gotta double check these two.
No, we have her phone, so I don't know if you want. And she said she.
My phone. My granddaughter's by herself, and I just told her.
But I also
She's 16, but you know, I kind of.
But she was communicating with Anna
Yeah.
with phone and text about coming here for the tooth injury. So.
But not on. I have another phone, my work phone, not on that phone. I have a work phone. I don't have that on me. It's a work phone. I don't have my
okay.
work phone. I don't
I'll
use
already
it.
get them on the side so we can give her call back, right?
Yeah.
So you don't need her phone.
I don't need hers.
Okay. I just wanted to check.
Yeah, I
So,
don't
okay,
use
cool.
it, yeah.
All right, so can I get your number as well?
Sure.
Because what I'm going to offer to you is if you want to wait at the station to see what the outcome
yeah, I
is.
have
Because I'm
to.
sure if they leave or if they go to jail, I'll just let you know.
And you have to like go under the seatbelt or?
Do you sit right down normal as you would normal, and I'll buckle you in.
Okay. Wait, no, the sweater's long enough. Thank you. That's a cute little troll down.
Thanks.
When you want to tell us the truth, so now you can talk. He's a nice guy.
I'm not.
So if you want to tell us the truth, we'll talk to you. But that's not your bag. So
Which one?
he'll talk to you.
No,
I'm
this
the
is
mean
my
guy.
bag right here, but there was
Okay.
another bag in here.
I told you it was hers, and we took it.
Oh, Okay, all right.
There's
I'm
2
gonna
black
leave it.
bags, right?
Oh, maybe that you did take her bag. Maybe my bag I took because I went home before I went to pick her up. Maybe I dropped it at home. I had a little bag with my little stuff in there, with my clothes in there.
A little bag.
I had a bag with clothes in there.
What color was the bag?
No.
All 3 were charged with uttering a forgery and grand theft. While this case exposed a family's greed, our next story highlights a shoplifter's audacity at a retail store. Officers were called to Target after a woman was caught replacing price tags with cheaper ones. CCTV footage captured her in the act. The officers examined her method, uncovering a calculated scheme to defraud the store.
Hi, what's your name? My name's Deputy Rainey. Can I talk to you outside real quick?
Okay. What do you have to talk to him about?
So I'm going to talk to you.
What he did?
Do you have your ID on you?
Do you know why you and Mom are sitting in there?
Why?
You don't know? So Mom did something that she wasn't supposed to do.
Now, before we talk, I'm just going to read you something, okay? Do you know why you're in here? Yes. Okay.
Where'd you get that soda from?
I got it from the fridge.
My name is Deputy Fong, Flower County Sheriff's Office. Right. Anything you say can be used against you in a court of law.
Okay. And did Mom or Dad buy it at the store?
I don't know. She bought it.
Okay. So when you get something, when you come to a store like this and you put stuff in your shopping cart, what are you supposed to do once you put it all in your cart? You didn't do anything wrong, just so you know. You're not in trouble.
I put the soda next to her, but she forgot it was mine.
So,
Probation for that.
okay, so what is going on tonight? Honestly, it goes a long way.
Going through divorce, just don't have any money and didn't know what to do.
Okay, so they have, like I said, they have camera footage of
Literally,
everything. So.
I've been living in a house with no water,
Okay.
nothing.
Do you still have this on you?
No, I don't have that on me.
No?
No.
Okay. So they have you on camera swapping tags, price tags,
Yeah.
and stuff like that. Okay. So the total amount that you should have paid was over $200. Roughly.
$200?
Yeah,
For
because
what?
what they're scanning right now is at $189. From what you
What?
well, just alone that Lego set, it was almost $100.
Oh my God, figures.
Okay.
But when you come in and you take, when you go, have you ever been to the store with your mom before? And she puts everything in the cart and then you go and then you pay for it, right? She's not paying for stuff that she's supposed to be paying for, which is stealing.
Amid the investigation, the woman's child expressed fear of bullies. A female officer attempted to encourage the child to attend school.
Clothing and stuff, one of the pants was like $25-$30 and you put a new tag on it. How were you putting the tags on that?
I didn't put those tags on that. They were hanging in the clearance aisle.
Okay.
That's
Like I
where I
said,
got them, yeah.
you didn't take any of the tags off the pants?
No.
What tags did you
If you look
switch?
at the video, I'm in the clearance aisle the whole time.
What tags did you swap then?
Just the sticky ones.
Okay, how many items did you swap?
A folder, the Lego set. I told him that. The folder, the Lego set, and nothing. And then a bag didn't have a tag.
Okay.
That's it.
Yeah, I'm not sure what the price on that
Please
bag
don't
was.
violate me, guys. Please.
So.
Oh, God, I can't go to jail. You guys don't understand.
I don't want her to go to jail.
Well, we don't want her to, but the store wants her to be arrested for taking the things that she shouldn't have, and she knows better. And she'll probably tell you that, but unfortunately, she has to go to jail tonight. Okay? And I'm sorry to have to tell you that, but she made a mistake. Okay? But she knew the mistake that she was making, which makes it wrong, right?
I'm going to talk with, I'm talking with,
Friday.
listen, I'm talking with Taylor. He's getting a total amount of what everything's going to cost. It's going to be up to them what they decide to do, okay? So until
Can you
then,
please make sure they take the ones I did not change those?
let me talk to Taylor.
She has to go to jail for that because she broke the law. And that's what our job is. And I'm really sorry that we have to take her, but Like I said, she knows what she did was wrong, but she did it anyway. It's like you've done something. You've gotten in trouble with one of your parents or both of them when you did something that you shouldn't have, right? Why don't you step over here so you're not in the doorway, okay?
I'll call my dad. He's not going with his dad. We're going through a divorce right now. So.
Where does Dad live?
I don't even know. He won't give me his address.
You sure you don't want to find you?
No, I promise you.
Where is it then?
I have no idea. I tossed it.
Are you excited to go back to school? Excited to go back to school? Why not? Well, you know what you're supposed to do if somebody bullies you, right?
Tell but nobody cares.
That's not true. That's not true. We don't like that. You know we have deputies in every school, right? You tell a deputy, you tell that person to leave you alone, and then you tell a teacher or you tell the school deputy because they don't tolerate that, okay? That's not nice. And that shouldn't be happening to you because you're a nice boy, right? That shouldn't be happening to you. People shouldn't be mean to you. Nobody should be mean to each other, right?
But they only bully me.
Why do they bully you? What do they say?
I'm fat.
You are not fat.
I know that.
That's mean, right? That's real mean. But you know what? You're going to a new school now. So maybe you make new friends and you won't have that problem. But if you do, if somebody's mean to you, you tell them to stop it and you tell a teacher or you tell any adult. You tell your mom, you tell your dad, you tell your grandfather, you tell anybody and everybody. Because that's not okay. And we won't put up with it. Okay. Give me a pinky swear that you're going to tell somebody if somebody's mean to you, okay? All right, high five.
The child's grandfather arrived to take him home, leaving the woman to face the consequences of her actions.
Is this Grandpa?
Jackson.
Alright, so
just so you understand what's going on, they might not have pursued charges, but she's done this multiple times in this store.
in this store?
Yes.
I don't understand. I gave her money to go get sleep aids and tea. I'm like, go to Dollar General.
She's been doing this, apparently.
She didn't know
Okay.
It has nothing to do with your soda, buddy, okay? And Grandpa will explain everything to you, okay? I already kind of gave him a speech and Mom made a mistake, but she knew it was wrong.
I don't know where she gets it from. I left Dollar General 2 weeks ago with a 12-pack of water and forgot all about it, so I went all the way back and I forgot to pay for this. And the lady's looking at me like, yeah, so
I did it too for plastic utensils.
Yeah. I don't know where she gets it at.
But you're good to go to take him.
All right, because I'm like, bring me out. I'm like,
It's almost every time.
yeah, I don't know. I don't trust her. Number 5.
Well, that's bad. Can we get the things that she did pay for to give to Grandpa? What should take medicine for?
She has, she takes Xanax. Well, not Xanax, clozapam for depression.
Not because she switched to markers.
So no, sorry. She'll get her money back, but she won't get the items. So, well, if she's on something, they can look it up at the jail. She needs something, they'll be able to give her some sort of. Might not be exactly what she gets. It might be, but I don't know.
She's got my numbers, but I don't know how often she's gonna be able to use her cell phone there. If at all.
She's not gonna be able to use her cell phone, but they'll let her look up in her cell phone a phone number if she needs to call you. Okay?
Officers questioned her motives, seeking to understand what drove her to steal.
Why do you keep stealing? Your dad just said he gave you money.
He did. He gave me $28, and then I just came here to see if they had my mom's sleep aids here.
Why did you steal?
Because I've been locked in my house for 9 years with a husband who controlled me.
What does that have to do with you stealing
I
stuff?
didn't have money or anything.
What does that have to do with you stealing stuff and setting a terrible example for your son?
Ma'am, you don't have to tell me how to be a mother. I understand.
I'm not telling you how to be a mother. I said you're setting a bad example.
I understand.
Multiple times.
Yes, you're right. You're 100% right.
Thank you for admitting it. And I hope you didn't tell your son that you forgot to pay for it.
I didn't tell him that.
Okay. And you're really giving your husband, I don't know what's going on with your divorce. You said you're going through a divorce. You're giving him ammunition against you to possibly get your kids taken away from you. And your dad just said that you just got released for this, so the judges...
I just got released because I tapped a car and they violated me.
Okay, well, you're on probation, and they guarantee you that the judge is probably going to violate you, and now you're stuck in jail. Why did you open up the wrapping if you weren't stealing it?
I didn't. I ripped it in half. And
Why?
I threw the other half.
Why?
Why not? Who cares? I don't get it.
Why would you destroy the packaging? Why would you destroy the packaging? So you're setting an example for your son that he can walk around the store and just ripping open the packaging. I don't know if you heard what your dad said, but he says he doesn't want to go to stores with you because he doesn't trust that you're not going to steal anything. Huh?
With evidence in hand, the woman was arrested. Her previous theft at the same store had gone unpunished, but this time, justice was served.
I need you to stand up and face away from me, okay? Give me better. Put your hands together like you're praying.
2, 3, Father. Have a seat while we check your purse. You okay with that?
Yeah, there it is.
You got more money in here.
Card pen.
What's in it?
THC. That's a felony.
No, I have a med card.
Where is it?
It's not on me, but you can look up my name on it.
When you have something like that, you're required to have it with you. And you know that.
I didn't know that actually, because my ID always works in the dispensary. I don't have to bring my med card, I can bring my ID.
Because they can look it up, but once you get it, you are legally required to have that at all times.
Then.
Yeah, I know, pop sockets in there.
So why did you lie about it?
Because I felt stupid. Because you were like, oh, I have something, I felt stupid.
You know you can lose your medical marijuana license for not abiding by their laws, right? You should know that. It's your responsibility to know that.
Just like having your driver's license.
I'm not being mean. I'm being blunt and honest. Just because you don't like what I'm saying doesn't mean it's mean. It's a statement of fact. It's your responsibility.
Ma'am, I get it.
I'm not being mean. I said it's your responsibility
You're gonna have to
to know
suffer
that.
the consequences, right? What?
You have an EBT card.
Yeah, there's something on it.
Is charge you with this for not following the rules, and you're buying a medical marijuana card.
She was charged with shoplifting items worth $100 to $749 and scheming to defraud under $749. From a calculated scam to a brazen theft, our next case involves a woman who resisted arrest during a shoplifting incident. Officers arrived at Target in response to a suspected theft. The suspect's actions were caught on camera.
I'm Officer Robinson of the Traffic Police Department. I'm conducting a theft investigation. You're now free to leave at this time.
Go ahead.
I'm conducting a theft investigation.
You paying them in the house?
What's that?
They paying them.
Someone else is paying for the merchandise that you walked out with?
How you No, listen, how did I walk out with it?
Don't.
I'm not doing it.
We're gonna do this. Relax this hand. Hey, listen to me.
Oh my God,
listen
what is
to me.
going on?
While we investigate, I'll put you in handcuffs, and if we're wrong, because listen, you're pulling your hand.
But listen, sir.
No. You listen. First, put you in handcuffs. Make it safe for me. Then we look into the details. Thank you. Okay. Thank you. Just because I put you in handcuffs doesn't mean you're getting charged. It means it gives me time to investigate the claim that you walked out with stuff we're not paying for. We'll work it out for you. We're not just going to take you to jail. Give us a minute. Can you stay 10-12? Thank you.
10-4. Police 510, caller advised that Hunter uncle cut off his finger and tried to hang himself and may try to run from LEO. Subject's going to be a black male, Bernard Ward, wearing a white tank top and jeans.
Take a seat right here.
What did I do wrong?
Just turn around, take a seat on my where was that at?
What's up?
Where's your buddy?
Right there. She don't even know what's going on. So
well, she's saying that she's about to pay for it.
Can't walk out not paying. It's just something they always use.
I got you.
Yeah.
I'm just let me make sure that we'll look
yeah.
into this.
Yeah. So if you want to like stand right there where she can't see and just let her walk out just to make sure, like, hey.
All right. Do you have an ID with you?
Huh?
Do you have an ID with you?
What was that?
Did you drive here?
Huh?
Did you drive here?
No, my friend goes with.
Your friend drove here?
Yes.
What's your first name?
Shamika Wilson.
Spell it.
SHEMKA Wilson. WILLOSON. Don't turn it off. I'm sorry.
Whoa.
We couldn't turn it off.
Don't do that.
I'm sorry.
Yeah, I turned the vehicle off.
We couldn't turn it off. Because we don't have the key is in the girl's pocket. That
Don't worry about the car. Spell your last name again.
Wilson, WILSON.
What's your date of birth, Miss Wilson?
Go ahead.
1202.
1202 what?
92.
You ever been arrested before?
Yes, I have.
For what?
It's been a long time.
For what?
What you mean for? I'm
Okay,
just understanding like
So you've been arrested. How old are you?
I'm 30.
Okay. You have the right to remain silent. Anything you say can... You're listening? This is where I told you need to listen. This is where I told you need to listen. This is where I told you need to listen. I'm not going to give you the benefit of the doubt. You need to listen to me. Because if you don't, it's not going to work out. You have the right to remain silent. Anything you say can will be...
Private Rita still has the 19th position, just FYI, and I'm not sure where 151 is. Well, I believe it's
Hi, all right.
well on the curve to my right.
Thanks. You understand your rights?
Yes.
Having these rights in mind, do you want to talk to me about what's going on here today?
I want to know what's going on. We went shopping. I had to go shopping for my baby milk, and my friend was in there still paying for it, and I came out here because the car was still running, and I wanted to make sure the car was still okay. And she was in there paying for it.
You walked into business with your car still running?
Yes,
You know
because
that's
I can't.
You know that's how cars get stolen, right?
But I can't cut it off because I didn't have the key.
How is it running if you don't have the key?
It's a push to start button.
Yeah, but the key has to stay in the car for...
Yeah, but it didn't. It was still in his pocket.
Whose pocket?
In my friend pocket, my boyfriend pocket.
Well, where's he at?
He's at the house.
Right.
But I was already
The car doesn't stay on unless the key is in the car.
It was already in the middle of. I was already in the middle of driving. It say no key like when you driving. So when you turn the car off, it's gonna automatically just go off.
Okay. Well, I guess we'll have to call your boyfriend to come bring the key.
You just gonna have to do that. That's why I came to the car and just started putting stuff in the car because she was in there paying.
So whose merchandise is this?
It's me and hers.
So you're sharing. So is she paying for all of it? Did you guys split the bill?
We split. I sent some money to her cash out, and we split in the bill.
So you're paying her through Cash App, and she's paying for everything inside.
And her own car.
All right. Well, I guess we'll find out.
Were you inside?
How was your day?
How's my day? It's been extremely busy. I had to chase a burglar.
Sorry, I got a lot of background. Wait for you guys before we.
This is happening. Now I got the rest of my squad up there
not
deal
no-
with juveniles.
Thief in the.
I'm hoping this doesn't turn into anything.
Yeah,
This
it's
is
not.
just a mistake. But the loss prevention officer said that you scanned items and didn't pay for them.
Can I get the sun though? Like.
You want? Yeah, I'll sit you down in my car.
No, I don't want to sit in the car.
Well, I'll leave the door open. You can just keep
I
your
could
feet
just.
out.
Can I stand like right there?
How about this? You lean up against the bumper of your car. How about that? Is she in there paying for all this stuff, or what's going on? She was at the register. So, I'll just tell you the information I was told. So, the loss prevention guy that works at Target, we work with all the time. He says, there's someone in the store who has stolen from Target before. What she does is she goes to self-checkout, scans stuff, and then bags it and leaves and never pays for the stuff.
Been to Target a minute.
So
Yeah, I learned
over a minute ago, they remember you. So then they're watching you, and they're like, looks like she's doing the same thing she got arrested for last time.
No, I'm not.
Well, that's what it looks like. You're bagging stuff up, and then...
I'm not doing that.
Well, what you're saying is completely different than the way pretty much everyone I know shops.
Okay, well, can you go get like...
I'm letting her finish her transaction. Because if she pays for everything without me talking to her, then we knew that there's a good chance that she was... Are you just going to call her and tell her, hey, tell them to pay for all this stuff? Okay, you're not allowed to dig in your purse. Okay. So, yeah. Because if she doesn't know the police are here with you, and then she just on her own pays for everything, okay, well that's weird, but at least I go, all right, maybe that was the plan. All right. Stay 10-12. Got it. Lean up against your car for me.
They do this all the time. Like, I can pull up their case in the system. I think her name is like Shakira. They've been apprehended at the other store a couple months ago. They got like 15,000. I don't think she was on it. We can look at it and see. But they
So-
do that all the time. They act like one's trying to pay and the other one walks out. But their
Yeah.
case is like 15.
But then what happens? Does she then
Yeah.
get in the car and they both
Yeah,
leave
yeah.
with all
I mean,
the merchandise?
they were in it together, but it's just you can't really prove on our end that she didn't walk out with it based on what y'all able to do. You know, that's kind of.
I got you. Are you all done? I'm with your friend outside. Have you paid for everything yet?
No,
Are you ready to
I'm
go?
not, no.
Okay. Are you still working on that?
Yeah. We'll save this one for last,
Okay.
if you don't mind. What's wrong?
Well, your friend walked out with hundreds of dollars worth of merchandise that didn't pay for anything. So
I mean, that's what we're doing now.
you're paying for what?
So, yes, that's what. So what I'm doing to figure out what's going on.
How are you paying for all that stuff?
With a card. What do you mean?
You scanned clothing items?
I was scanning her.
Yeah.
Okay.
And she went over there
And she went over there and scanned stuff. Okay. She didn't pay for any of it.
she knows she's never sleep. That's the thing.
She didn't pay. She didn't give anything to Target in exchange for hundreds of dollars worth of merchandise. She just walked out with it. Her story is that you're paying for all of the
Yeah,
stuff
but I
that
didn't
she
know.
walked
Yeah,
out with.
she has her own card. I don't know.
Okay.
If like I don't know.
So she's supposed to pay for her stuff, and you're supposed to pay for your
Yeah,
stuff.
well, our clothes are together, but
I got you.
the baby formula stuff, someone gave her the WIC card to go to the store to get that. So I don't know
I
nothing
got you.
about WIC.
Are you paying for it? Or if you are, then it's already scanned. Unless I'm misunderstanding.
She's trying to pay for it, but her card was recently hacked or something.
Right.
So she was trying to get her friend's card so she could.
And I just literally started calling her, and you walked up to me,
for it on her friend's
and you telling me this, and that's all. It's like,
Right. Right.
what's going on?
Well, what's going on is $1,400. Is any of that stuff still here?
That's what I'm.
All of it's in the car?
It was never lived in the car. That's what I'm saying.
Oh, it's in the car. No, it ain't. It's in the car.
Okay, well, she should have been here.
Yeah.
That's why I'm telling you.
Maybe she should be, but she
That's
walked
what I'm
out.
saying.
She
I
walked out
didn't
with it
never
all
see her leave.
when it
That's why I
wasn't
just said- just
when it
said-
wasn't paid for. So basically, your friend walked out with $1,449.63. Oh, she has because we've arrested her before. So yeah. So I gotta go figure that stuff out. It's $1,400 worth of merchandise that was scanned that is not paid for. That guy looks like he's a deer in headlights. The cashier trying to help her. She's giving him a story that like my card got hacked. I'm trying to get the payment through or something like that.
Making up.
But I'm real close to believing that this is a ruse that she is also using. She's a suspect. I just not at the point to put her in handcuffs yet. But all right. Meanwhile, he's hanging out here in the sun. I'm gonna drive over to you. Trey, that's the other half walking up to you.
So what happened with the WIC?
Hey, what are you going for?
I don't know. She just told me to.
Yeah,
Oh.
please don't remove things based on her direction.
Okay, I'm sorry. What
All
are you
right,
sorry
so
over here?
I got you. Yeah. So did anything get paid for?
No, the guys just told me to suspend it
Suspend it.
to see what's going on
I got
out
you.
here.
I've got tons of. I'm a dad. Who's a dad?
I
got you. This ain't cheap. So what I'm looking at is $1,400 of stuff was scanned, and none of this was scanned. So, which means the total amount of things that were removed from the store is $1,400 plus all the stuff. So I've got loss prevention. It's going to figure out how much all this is.
This was when, after you finished the transaction I wanted you to pay for.
Right,
She
you
told me
still
to go
have
to
the
the computer, so she put the things on pause. So when she gave me the thing on pause, I came over there and helped her bag it up. Then I came out here and I said, let me go get the number of the car was running. So I got the car. Simple as that. And I came out here. She still had the car in her hand, like.
Right.
She was careful.
Here's what it completely looks like to me.
Well, I'm sorry, and I just want to go feed my daughter. And if I can't go, I need to hurry up and just go to Publix or something to go do this week.
To Publix? We ain't going to Publix. It's not normal for one person to walk out to the store.
And
with a lot of
I
stuff.
asked the people that work in there. I said, "Did you see him?" They was like, they didn't even see her walk out. So that's what I'm not understanding.
Well,
we were having
the guy you talked to
either said he didn't because he didn't, or said he didn't
He didn't
because
see
he
her
knows
walk out.
that
And
loss
then,
prevention
listen,
was watching you
and
guys.
then, listen, the two ladies said they didn't see her walk out either. So that's what I'm saying. When no one was paying attention, I didn't even notice.
They were. Here's what we're gonna do, okay? I'm gonna identify you. You provide me your identification because I'm doing an investigation.
Okay, I can tell you my name. I did at the police department because I just got out of jail. I'm here.
Okay.
Yeah,
As long as I can positively identify you,
Yeah,
I'm
yeah,
just gonna
I'll
put
give
you
my
as an involved party. Yeah. Okay. Let's just do that real quick. You okay with that? What
Yeah.
So can I get on the news now? Like,
No. I think you're probably going to jail today.
wow.
For theft.
How? I didn't.
You didn't pay for any of these items. Your
Well, we
friend hasn't.
tried to.
Your friend hasn't paid for them either.
We tried to. Her card and got obviously her card and got locked.
Miss Wilson, if that's your name.
Yes.
You failed to understand what we explained to you already.
Like she was paying for it.
She didn't though, and she told us she had no intention of paying for these items. She thought you were paying for them. That's what she just told us. Meaning, you stole these items. I just got done chasing a burglar in Frenchtown, and then came here for this. That's why my pants are all dirty.
I've ID'd her, and I told her she's free to go. She wants to know other stuff.
Shemka?
Shamika Wilson.
Is there an I in there somewhere? Because you spelled Shemka. That's
12,292.
Shemka Wilson.
12,292.
Is there an I in there?
Huh?
Shemka?
It's S-H-A.
S-H-A. S-H-A.
Shamika. S-H-E-M-K-A. K-I.
You don't know how to spell your own name, so you're lying about your
I'm
name.
not
Okay.
lying. I'm just acting like y'all.
Sounds like you're lying.
No, I'm not.
I know, it is hot, Miss Wilson. I'm in a full polyester uniform with a gun belt and a vest on.
Trey, what's the last name? I'm sorry, the date of birth?
12/2/92.
No, it ain't.
Yeah, I didn't think so.
What?
Said your birthday is not 12/2/92.
Yes, that is one.
Said it's not. It's not. You got warrants or something?
No, I don't.
You know we're very good at our job, right?
Yes,
Like we ain't
I am.
2-day rookies, right?
All right, should I just call you Jane Doe? Is that how you want me to call you, Jane Doe?
Shemka? Shemka? Is that
Yes,
your,
sir.
that's your name? Wilson?
Shamika Wilson.
Well, the way you spelled it is
It's just
Shemka.
hot. I'm aggravated. Like, I'm just.
Okay, you're aggravated. So when I look up just a female with your date of birth, with a last name that begins with W, there is 0.
Look up this name, bro. So here's the deal. This is how it works. If you continue to conceal your identity from us until we get to the jail, and then we find out who you are when we get to the jail because we scan your fingerprints, and they tell us, yeah, this is so-and-so. We arrest you for...
Stop! Are you kidding me right now? Get on the ground!
Go to jail.
Get on the ground!
Not me like that. Not me like that. I don't want to go to jail. I don't want to go to jail.
Yeah, because you got warrants.
No, don't. I just don't want to go to jail. Y'all was going to be nasty. Y'all was going to let me go.
Now you're going in a car. You gotta be kidding me right now. Unbelievable.
Let me go to jail. I don't want to go to jail. My baby's home. Baby's home.
Stop. I got her, Ebro. I got her. Hold on. Hold on.
I don't want to go to jail.
That was ridiculous. What are you doing?
Can you please untwist these? They tied my thing up. Let me give me bleed.
Okay,
Oh my God.
they are actually quite loose.
No,
They're
they're
not-
not. They're hot. I'm twisting it.
No, you can actually like freely move this
I
wrist
cannot.
around.
This is hurt.
I
This is
believe it's
hurting.
not comfortable, but I just checked it and there is nothing there that is going to cause injury. It's just uncomfortable. All right, please have a seat in the car. Hey man.
You know what it is.
It's like Reno 911 out here. Bro, I need to go home. I can't do this anymore. This is ridiculous. Unbelievable.
All right. Please, hop on out.
She was charged with grand theft and resisting an officer without violence. Our final case takes us to Ohio, where a woman's shoplifting spree ended in her arrest. Police were called to a sporting goods store where a woman was actively shoplifting.
Black pigtails, huge backpack. What's she started with? You know where she went? Because I didn't see her.
So when she came in, the backpack was actually open and completely empty. She's been in the fitting room with Nike and Adidas product. Came out, it's absolutely fine.
Manager's asking for you to go over to his office.
Okay.
Hi. You open up your backpack?
Why?
Because you have items in there that don't belong to you?
That's not true.
Okay, well, open up your backpack.
No, I don't have to do anything for you. I don't even know why you're approaching me. Out of everybody in the store, when I've been in the dressing room, I've looked at everything that I want to.
Oh, that's right there. All right. We're not going to play that. Just turn up your hands on the back then.
No.
All right, come on.
Hey, bro,
Stop.
chill.
Stop.
Hey, let me go. Oh, my hair, bro. Stop. I haven't done anything, bro. Stop. Put my shoes on. Let me put my shoes on.
Stop.
Bro, let me put my shoes on.
Stop.
Stop. Please let me put my shoes on.
Stop.
Bro, if you keep pushing me, there's no way we... Stop.
Stop now.
Bro.
Stop. Stop.
Can you please let me go?
No, stop.
Bro, you don't even
Put your
know
hands
what's
behind your
going
back.
on.
Stop. Stop.
I'm not even allowed to pay for my stuff.
Stop. Stop.
Y'all tripping. I'm trying to pay for my shit. No. No.
Stop.
Y'all tripping. Y'all not even gonna let me pay for my shit.
No, you put it in your bag.
It's in that bag.
Stop.
Bro, chill out.
Here.
Bro, for real, chill.
Listen, stop right now. You're gonna dump in the face.
Y'all tripping. I
You're not
can't
gonna
even put
win
my
this.
shoes
Now.
on.
I'm telling you right now.
Can I at least put my shoes on?
When you're done.
Bro.
I'm trying to be nice right
Hey,
now.
you're not being nice. Y'all don't even know me. What the fuck?
Why did it have to turn into that?
Why did you turn it into that?
You ran from me. Now you're going to go to
Yeah,
jail.
because you're tripping.
Because now you're going to go to jail.
Why do I gotta go to jail?
Because you stole stuff.
I didn't steal anything. Items that belong to me.
That all belongs to you?
Yes. Yes. I've been to the register.
Do you have
already.
anything on you that's going to poke me or stick me?
No, sir. Those are what I wanted to pay for. Because it's easier to carry. I don't have a bag.
Yeah, we're good. Yeah.
What the fuck?
Let's get it in the car. All right.
Can I get my shoes? One shoe is right there. Can I get it?
We'll get it for you now.
It's right there. Where's the other one?
I don't know. You ran.
Yeah, because you're tripping. You instantly came up to me and started harassing me. The fuck? No, they didn't.
Where's your other shoe at?
I'm looking.
Probably over there somewhere. I see it. Why did it have to turn into that?
That's what I want to know.
You were going to go home with a summons.
Okay.
You were going to get a summons for all this.
That'd have been fine.
But if it's over $1,000, look, it might be a felony.
It's not over $1,000.
How much is in there?
I don't know.
It might be.
It's not.
It might be.
It's not.
What? She had another bag. Oh, that bag.
Yeah, this had the Timberlands in it, ton of hats. I'll have to take a look at that one.
We'll probably have to go with just what she had on her. Did she have that in her hand?
Well, this was on her back. That was on her back. This one is in hand. So
Okay.
both
All right, let's go outside.
Okay, first of all, that's my backpack.
Why did that have to happen?
I don't know. Why did you force it?
Come on. So you're gonna steal and then act like it's my fault?
No, I'm tripping on you because you're bugging.
Okay, you're right. So I just let you steal and walk out of here with a bunch of stuff?
Who said I was walking out with it?
It was in your book bag.
And my wallet is right there. You don't know what was going on. Sir?
Nice job, guys.
Alright, wait, come here real quick. I gotta make sure you don't have anything else. Do you have anything else on my
Yes,
file?
I do.
What do you have?
A fucking hoodie in my pants.
Where at?
In my pants. Can I just get a summons? I'm tired of it.
not
What do you mean?
What do you mean?
Why you can't just give me
All
a
right.
summons? You're chasing.
You might have over $1,000.
I don't though. If you check, I promise you it's not.
I don't know. Dick's is pretty expensive.
I'm telling you, I don't have over $1,000 worth of stuff. You can check. And if you check, can I please get a summons?
No.
Why not?
If you were cooperating from the very beginning, yes.
But you didn't give me a chance to. You instantly started harassing me like
asked
I
you to
did
open
something.
your bag because it's full of stuff that you didn't come in with. You
No,
could have
you
opened your bag and
didn't.
then that would have been it. You would have got a summons. I guarantee you. If you would have been cooperated with me, instead
Please,
you pulled
sir,
away and
I
tried to
can't
run from me.
afford to do this. My mom just, my birthday, I'm just trying
well,
to make it ends meet.
Get your feet in.
Please, sir.
We'll talk about it. Get your feet in, okay?
Will you please? You'll
No,
talk
get your
to me
feet
with
in.
it?
We'll talk about it in a second, but you gotta get your feet in.
I'll do that. But please, sir, I'm having a hard time.
Interview you and get what you saw. So what happened?
Uh,
Let's step back here.
From what point?
From the
when
beginning,
she was
like
stuff in her bag. Yeah,
you don't have to go into detail of that. So she was stuffing stuff
Stuff
in her
bag. Called PD the first time. They came out, but in and out of fitting room, whatever. So she finally came out. I called PD again. Her bags were stuffed. She obviously put a bunch of stuff in there, and the response was fantastic. You guys came right out, saw her in the corner, indicated where she was. Walked up to her, said, "Hey, what's going on today?" She got kind of short right off the cuff. Said, "Don't bother me. Mind your own business, whatever." And then we found just the Timberlands, the open box of Timberlands. I said, "There's Timberlands in the bag." I opened the bag. She started taking off, knocking into things.
So she was running away from.
Oh yeah, right off. I mean, literally within 30 seconds, just took off.
Fabian described it. He said that she was like dragging him. Was that?
Once they were over to the backside of the women's Nike pad, yeah, I mean, she's not a small individual.
Mhm.
Like it was her with him behind, trying to, hey, please stop. We need you to stop. She's just having, get the fuck away, get off me. But yeah, she was a big girl, so she was, constantly moving and knocking into fixtures and stuff along those lines.
Constantly, actively trying to get away.
Oh yeah,
pulling her arms away.
100%.
He said that they went to the ground. Did you see that?
Yeah, I was right there.
Can you describe like how they went to the ground? Did he leg sweep her, or tackle her?
No, nothing like that. Actually, when the other officer came in, they finally. Actually, you know what? I don't. When I was over there, the other officer responded, and they were able to get the arms into cuffs and the other bag off. And that's when I went to gather the merchandise. I take that back. Never on the ground that I saw.
So you never saw him on the ground?
No.
And then after she was in handcuffs, nothing else, they just escorted her out.
Yeah.
All right, what's going on today? I cannot hear a thing you're saying.
I just wanted to make some money so I can pay my rent and get some food.
What do you mean make some money so you can pay some rent?
I was taking clothes.
Oh, you're taking clothes to pay for rent? Okay. Well, I'm not really here for that. I'm here because you and the officer got in some sort of tussle. That's what I'm here for. So can you describe what happened?
What was it was? Basically, I tried to run. He grabbed my arm, I got away. And then he pulled me by my hair. My shoes came off, and he started throwing me up against the wall and stuff.
You didn't end up on the ground?
No.
Never ended up on the ground?
No.
Are you injured in any way?
No.
No. Okay. So, you said you started running away. Were you walking away at first?
Yeah.
Was he telling you to stop? Like, come talk to me, anything like that?
I don't think you said come talk to me or anything.
You said you were running away. Why didn't you just stop and talk to him?
Because it did make sense to me how they automatically accused me of stealing, and I was in the dressing room the whole time, trying on clothes.
Well, you just told me you were stealing.
I know.
So you can't
That
be
was after the
wrong
fact.
about the
I'm
correct
not
assumption.
worried about that. I'm just like, it's just, why did they have to think that I was stealing? You know what I'm saying? I'm just wondering what made them call the police as I'm trying on all the clothes.
Because you were walking around with stuffed bags. It's kind of an indicator. I mean, you had a thing of Timberlands. How do you conceal Timberlands?
I just put those in the bag before they walked through the door.
Well, you get what I'm saying. You had a bunch of stuff. All right, so let me get this straight. They went to talk to you. You started running away.
No, I walked.
Oh, you walked at first?
Yeah.
And then you said, well, the first time you said you ran. When did you
No,
start
I
running?
said I walked first. And then I ran.
Okay. What happened that led you to start running?
Hearing the sounds of the cuffs.
Hearing the sounds of the cuffs, and that's what made you run. Did you hear him telling you anything at any point, like stop?
I don't remember.
So you started to run when you heard the cuffs. He grabbed you by your hair and pushed you into a wall?
Yeah.
But you didn't go to the ground?
No.
Okay. You say you don't have any injuries?
No, sir.
All right. Once you were on the ground, did they do anything to you other than put you in handcuffs?
No, sir.
No? All right. Anything else that I didn't ask that you feel is important for me to know about the interaction between you and the officer?
No.
Nothing else you want to tell me?
No, sir.
Thank you.
That probably is. Okay. What's the total dollar amount? $1,019.97. Okay. I don't know what that does.
That's just the stuff that's in her book bag?
That's not in the carton. It's just the stuff in the 2 bags and the 1 bag.
Okay, what about the hoodie?
I didn't find the hoodie because she said it's in the pants.
Oh, I'll let you off. We have the most incidents.
Yeah.
At least that we record. We're at like year to date, we put in, I think we're at like 200 something like that.
Yeah. But they're like major dollar ones too.
Yeah.
This stuff's expensive.
Yeah, we don't, our stuff's not cheap.
Yeah.
So.
Am I getting a summons, sir?
So I would have, but the problem is you have another resisting arrest warrant.
What are you talking about? A warrant?
Yes, you have a warrant for resisting.
For what?
For resisting arrest.
Where?
Today.
You said what?
Resisting arrest.
For where?
Hold on a second.
Because I didn't resist arrest on anything. Can you please tell me where it's at?
Is this your car over here?
Yes, sir.
I'm going to throw your bag in there. Do you want your wallet in there too? Do you want your wallet in there too?
Yes, sir. I really don't understand why I have a warrant. My PO told me I don't have any warrants. Why do I have a warrant for?
Alright, your bag and your wallet are going in the car. Okay?
Alright, yes, but I'm serious. My PO told me I didn't have
I will. Let me put this in your car first, okay?
Because, sir, I've been to jail every time they took me. I've never not got away. And I promise you that. There should not be any warrant. But, sir, there should be no warrant for me.
So they can figure it out once you get there.
Which one are you taking me to?
Summit County. So I wanted to give you a summons for the fact that you have...
I shouldn't have a warrant. I haven't done anything. The last time I got arrested, they took me both to Summit Jail and to Canton.
You must have missed a court date.
I missed today. And they told me I wouldn't have a warrant for my arrest until next Friday.
Okay.
And that was for out in Canton.
Stays in Canton?
Yes.
Okay.
So what are they talking about? I don't have no warrants.
It's coming up that you have a warrant for resisting arrest and you have a traffic warrant.
Yeah, they already got me for that. They got me for that, put me in jail, and instantly they sent me off to Canton.
It says you have a resisting arrest warrant out of Akron.
That's what I'm talking about. They caught me down here in Akron, and then I stayed a night in Akron, and then they said they didn't want me. They took me out to Canton.
Okay. Well, I'm just telling you, was it this year?
What?
Was it this year?
Yeah.
Okay. Well, it says that you have a warrant for your arrest for resisting arrest this year out of Akron.
That's false.
She was taken into custody and charged with resisting arrest and shoplifting. If you found these stories as gripping as we did, don't forget to like, subscribe, and hit the notification bell for more shocking revelations on fraud criminals. Stay vigilant, stay informed.